Hello, I'm Thomas. Welcome to my channel. Today we invite you to join me to discover the fascinating Honduras, a country full of cultural diversity, impressive landscapes, and a rich history to explore. From its beautiful beaches in the Bay Islands to the ancient ruins of Copan, here you will find an adventure for everyone. Get ready to immerse yourself in the natural beauty, delicious cuisine, and vibrant traditions of this wonderful Central American corner. So without further ado, let's begin this exciting journey together.
Hello everyone, I'm Andy. And I will be with you on this wonderful trip through Honduras. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and get ready to explore Honduras with me. Let's get started.
Honduras. Honduras is a country in Central America, bordered by the Caribbean Sea to the north and east, Nicaragua to the south, the Pacific Ocean and El Salvador to the southwest, and Guatemala to the west. Tegucigalpa. It is the capital of the Republic of Honduras. The official and most spoken language is Spanish. However, other languages such as Garifuna, English, especially on the islands, Tawaka, Tol, Pesh, and Mizquito can also be heard. The currency of Honduras is the lempira, HNL. 1 Honduran lempira equals 0.040 United States dollar. The religion predominantly practiced in Honduras is Catholicism. In Honduras, with rare exceptions, there are two clearly dry seasons, which are winter and spring, coinciding with mid-November until the first 5 months of the following year. This means that the tropical winter is dry and sometimes very cold. And the same happens, to some extent, with spring, which is usually flowery but warm. It is common for it to hardly ever rain from November to late April. That's why downpours generally start in the July summer until reaching the beautiful autumn season in the month of October.
This was a great start on Honduras, don't you think? Now let's go to your current situation. Come on!
Current affairs in Honduras. Honduras' political system is based on a democratic republic. The political evolution in recent years has focused on trying to solve the country's serious economic structural problems and associated crime. Honduras remains one of the poorest and most unequal countries in the region. In 2020, as a result of the pandemic and hurricanes Eta and Iota, the proportion of the population living in poverty reached 57.7%. It is estimated that the poverty level decreased to 52.4% in 2022. After oil, the most important activity is agriculture and forestry, mainly due to the people it employs. Other important sectors are construction, commerce, services, and tourism. Honduras is a multi-ethnic, multicultural, and multilingual state in which, in addition to the white and mestizo population, 7 indigenous peoples, Mizquito, Pesh, Tawaka, Nawa, Talyapin, Kordi, and Lenca, and 2 Afro-descendants, Garifunas and English-speaking blacks, live. Most of its inhabitants are in a bad place in the human development ranking. It is always important to stay alert and take precautions when traveling in Honduras. If you need to move around the cities of Honduras, you can easily find taxi stops in various areas. Although there are cheaper options, taxis are considered the safest option, especially at night. What to do in Honduras? Explore Pico Bonito National Park. It is a natural paradise and one of the most popular hiking destinations in Honduras. Enjoy a beach day in Utila. The calm crystal clear waters are a perfect destination for divers and snorkelers. Typical Honduran food. Bailadas. This traditional dish is a soft and thick tortilla filled with beans, cheese, cream, and sometimes meat.
Well, this was a little about current affairs. Now let's get to your curiosities. Come on!
Curiosities of Honduras. 1. The Mayan Heritage. If you are a history and archaeology enthusiast, Honduras offers you a direct connection to the Maya, the most powerful indigenous tribe in the region. Imagine strolling through the ruins of Copan, an ancient city ruled by 16 kings from 426 to 820 AD. This civilization center not only left us impressive ceremonial structures but also its own system of hieroglyphic writing and an incredibly precise calendar. 2. Lempira, Coin with a legacy. The national currency, the lempira, is named after a brave Lenca chieftain who fought against Spanish colonizers in the 1530s. One of these lempiras equals 100 cents, but its symbolic value is incalculable in terms of the rich history of resistance and valor it represents. 3. The green lung of Central America. Honduras is home to the largest forest in all of Central America, covering 46% of the country, or more than 5 million hectares. Although around 1.81% of this natural treasure is lost each year, it remains a biodiversity oasis that will leave you breathless. 4. Lip language. Something curious and distinctive about the way Hondurans communicate is that they point with their lips. Yes, you read that right. Instead of using their fingers, they purse their lips to point at objects or people. 5. The Patuka River, an ecological treasure. Last but not least, we have the Patuka River, the longest river in the country at almost 500 kilometers in length. It is a diverse aquatic ecosystem vital for the preservation of Honduras' estuarine resources. 6. The majesty of the Scarlet Macaw. First on our list is the Scarlet Macaw, the national bird of Honduras. With its bright red, yellow, and blue feathers, this sacred bird is a splendid sight in the nature of northern Central America. 7. The orchid, national flower over the rose. Did you know that the rose was Honduras' national flower until 1969? Now it is the Rincolelia digbiana orchid, a flower with petals of pure white that grows at elevations of 2,600 feet. A symbolic change, as the orchid is native to Honduras. 8. The oldest clock in the world in Comayagua. Located in the Cathedral of Comayagua, one of the oldest clocks in the world, is found, possibly built in the year 1100 AD by the Moors. And yes, it still works. 9. A pioneering law, tobacco prohibition. Honduras was the first country to ban smoking in public and private areas, a law implemented in 2011. The fine is nothing less than the country's minimum wage for 1 month. 10. The devastating Hurricane Mitch. Firstly, we have Hurricane Mitch, a catastrophic Category 5 cyclone that struck Honduras in October 1998. It destroyed nearly 70% of agricultural crops and caused landslides that wiped out entire villages. Even a year later, more than 2,000 Hondurans were still living in temporary shelters. 11. Rain of fish, the Yarrow phenomenon. Imagine this, a rain of fish from the sky. Yes, you heard that right. In the small town of Yarrow, a fish rain occurs annually. No one knows the cause, but the fish that fall are not local. They are native to the Atlantic, located almost 200 kilometers away. 12. What do the colors represent? The blue is a tribute to the Pacific and Caribbean seas surrounding the country, while the white symbolizes peace, prosperity, and the hope of a bright future. These colors reflect the natural character of the Hondurans, a people who value peace, fraternity, and purity.
Well, this was all about the Curiosities. Now let's go back in time to trace its history. Come on!
History. The history of Honduras is marked by rich cultural diversity and a series of significant events. Before the arrival of the Spaniards, the territory was inhabited by indigenous peoples such as the Lenca, the Maya, and the Garifuna. In 1502, Christopher Columbus landed on the north coast, initiating Spanish colonization. During the colonial period, Honduras was part of the Viceroyalty of New Spain. In 1821, Honduras gained independence from Spain along with other Central American nations, becoming part of the First Mexican Empire and later the Federal Republic of Central America. However, in 1838, Honduras separated and became an independent country. Since then, it has experienced periods of political instability, dictatorships, and internal conflicts. Throughout the 20th century, Honduras witnessed economic progress, but also faced challenges such as foreign intervention and natural disasters. In the 21st century, democracy has faced challenges, including the 2009 political crisis. Honduras continues to struggle with poverty, corruption, and violence, while seeking sustainable economic and social development.
Well, this was all about Honduras. Why don't we go to some questions to have fun? Come on! Thanks for joining us on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed the blend of history and charm. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and, of course, subscribe for more adventures. See you at the next destination. Bye for now.